Hi, everybody. I just wanted to share an idea that I took I want to give credit where credit is due. Open Phys Ed's on Mike Morris's page. This was courtesy of Amy Gibson, I think it was. Let's see here. Want to give that credit. Press play. So, yep, Amy Gibson and Mike Morris turned it into an activity that he did online. And then I took that and transferred it over to a Google slide presentation that I did with a Zoom class. And I created 3 different sets of slideshows because I do a Zoom with 4th grade. Then I go over and I do a Zoom with a 1st grade section. And then I went back over and did a Zoom with a 6th grade section. So this is what I did, the Pillowcase sack race. But I'm doing this video so I can help you just set it up. So we're on the computer, and what you do is you ask your students to set up a computer in a way where they can stand up and they can walk 5 paces straight back and still be on the camera. And I asked them to just use something to be designate as their start line. So for me, I used a chair. So I demonstrated how I stand up and I count 5 paces and put the chair there. Then I demonstrated real quick how we were going to use our pillowcase as our potato sack. Of course, any student who didn't have the pillowcase could modify and use 10 jumping jacks instead of the jumping. And here's how the activity works. You have to start at the start line. And when you see and or hear the letter presented, you jump to your computer and you type the letter that you see or heard. So what you need is the ability to do chat via Zoom or via the Google Meets. Okay, so they jump to the computer, they type in a letter, they jump back to their start line, they listen or they see the next letter, they jump, type in the letter, and it continues until all letters have been presented. At that time, I will start the Jeopardy timer. They have 30 seconds to unscramble the word, and then the first person to submit the correct answer could get a point if you want to make it competitive. Or if you just want it to be self-competitive, then they can just check their answers when the round is over. So I'm going to just give you an example of what it would look like. So here's a 4th grade, and I have my Jeopardy timer up here. Now this is all set by me clicking. So I'll say, go to your start line and T. They jump, they type in the T, they jump back, and then as most of them are jumping back, I click for the next letter. E. See? And I'd continue as quickly or as slowly as I need to go for the class. Now I know that this one in particular has only this many letters. Has 7 letters. So I know that the next one is the last one. So I pause there and I press the timer. Then they have 30 seconds to try to unscramble the word. And at the end of the 30 seconds, I will click and it will reveal the answer. And then I can click on to the next one. And then you just click and the next letter comes up. And you just kind of have to know how many letters you are going to provide. This one is only a 4-letter word. And so I'll stop clicking there. I'll press the timer. And they have 30 seconds, although they didn't need it for this one, to unscramble. And then I click and it will reveal the answer. Very cool, huh? So I am going to get out of the presentation mode here so I can show you that if you copy this, all you need to do when you go into these is, because I've already set up all the animations, is you can change any word you want here and you can change the letters, but just know that they come in order here. So if you want to make sure that you're changing the letters and they're coming up scrambled, that you put them in a mixed up order. But all you have to do is change the letter to whatever you want and it's pre-made for you. So just wanted to share that with you. Hopefully you can use it in your own school. It worked wonderfully for me.